Okay, I'm going to show you how to connect to an Allen Bradley SLC504 after the battery died. What happens is if the battery dies and you don't replace the battery before that, you lose everything on there, and then you need to connect to it. And the default way to connect to this 504 is through RS232. That's the bottom D-sub port on the SLC504. When you open the little door, you'll see three connectors on there. Data Highway Plus, programming terminal is a DIN in the middle, and then RS232 on the bottom. So if you grab a cable, the 1747-CP3 programming cable, it's just a D-sub on both ends. You want to connect that to the CPU and one to your computer. I'm using a USB to RS232 device, and if I go into my device manager, I can see that that is COM11. So go into RS links, and I'm going to add a driver. It's going to be RS232 DF1 device. I'm going to add new, and I'll just go ahead and let me back up a second here. I'm going to delete what I already did. So I'm going to stop this. Hold on, I just have to close out. Cancel. I will close. I will stop that one, and then I'm going to delete it. You can't delete it unless you stop the driver from running. So add new device and call it DF1 It's RS232 device. It opens up. I'm COM11, which I just showed you a minute ago. Device is a SLC, channel 0. I believe that's the bottom port. The RS230 port is channel 0. And the only other thing you have to change on here is CRC. So it's COM11, baud rates 19200, parity none, stop bits 1, station number 0, CRC, and protocol is full duplex. And you click OK, and you'll see that it comes up as running. It's DF1 And if I expand over here on my, I'll just say OK, sorry, close this. If I click on DF1 you'll see that we get a SLC504 on there, which is connected to. So once I've got that, I'm going to go ahead and open my RS Logix 500. And I'm going to open up the last backup I did. And then I'm going to say communications, system comms. You just check my notes. I will select the DF1 which I had before, and then I'm going to click download to the processor. It's asking for a revision note. There's none. And it's just asking me, it's just confirming me where I'm going to download it to. And I'm just going to say yes, go ahead. Now it's just warning me because I have actually different settings in the program. It's using a different communication method. I believe it's Data Highway, DH plus. So it's just warning me that I'm using serial now, but it's in the project. It's DH plus. So I'm gonna say change it, yes. And then it's going to go ahead and download it. and this may take a while to do. And then once it's downloaded, I have to go ahead and change it, allow it to change back to the normal communications, which is in the project settings. So this is going to take a while. I may do another video on when this comes back up, or you can just fast forward on this video if I don't manage to cut out this part. I think from memory, it excuse me, it took about 3-4 minutes. So feel free to fast forward. Okay, so now it's it's giving us a warning because we're communicating serial on channel 0, but the communication it wants to use is on channel 1. And it's asking me if I want to accept this new configuration. And I do, because once it starts up, I'm going to want it to use DH plus, Data Highway Plus, to communicate with all the other devices on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and click apply. And it's going to write that channel configuration. And that's probably it now. That's all I can do because I can't communicate with it now because the processor is communicating on Data Highway Plus and I'm on serial. So if I look, oh, not responding. Okay, it just went offline. So if I go to my project and channel configuration, you can see that channel 1 is DH plus. Channel 0, which I think I was just on, it's actually connected up with a Galil controller through RS232, and it requires a different baud rate. Oh, actually, it's this channel 0 user. Sorry, it's ASCII communication, and so it won't let me communicate with that DF1 driver that I had on there. So right now we've downloaded the program, we selected the channel, we downloaded it, and it's up and running. I don't have the fault light on the processor anymore, which I had before the battery died. I had fault light and I had a battery light on there. I did replace the battery before I did this, and then I downloaded it. So apparently the best way to, or the only way I think to do this in the field is every so many years, I think it's 2 years, you need to replace the battery on the CPU. So you power down the system, you pull the CPU out, you replace the battery. Sorry, before you do all this, you need to back it up. You replace the battery, and then you follow the procedures of this video, which I just did, pop it back in, and away you go. There's no way to hot swap the battery as in other PLCs. You have to pull it out, pull the battery out. Apparently sometimes you can do this, and if you're quick enough, you won't lose everything, but the safest way to do it is replace the battery, everything's wiped out, and then you just do a fresh download as this video describes. And I will have another video showing you connecting with Data Highway to confirm that the download works. Thank you.